Okay, so in this video, I would like to introduce the generator. It's a way to create new events and new metrics from the command line without having to edit the configuration files by hand. In this demo, we will create a new event called features used or feature used. It's a really bad name, but just bear with me for demo purposes. You would need to pick a name that is globally unique and also describes what is being instrumented. And you also get to write a description, so that helps a little bit, but just the feature name will be what you can see in the code. So that's important that the name is better than feature used. We will also be creating two metrics. The metrics will count the number of unique users who triggered this features used event. We'll do two metrics. One is the 7-day count and one is the 28-day count. But let me show you the generator. It's a command line tool, a Rails generator. You do Rails generate GitLab Analytics internal events, and then you provide a number of flags. First flags, you need to provide a stage, section, and group, and you have to specify the group who owns the feature that you're instrumenting. And then we also have to provide a merge request link. We do that by adding the --mr. It's a way to backlink from the metric definitions to the merge request that added this new metric, so that we can so we in the future can tell what is why it was added. And we also want to provide the event name to the generator. So we do -- event, and then we put in feature used. In order to generate or to start the generator in such a way that it will also create metrics, we also provided -- timeframes. And we want to do a 7-day and 28-day metric. Since the two metrics will be counting distinct users, we also need to provide the -- unique user.id property for this for the script. So let's run that. It takes a little while to start, but when it's running, we will first be creating the events, and we'll be asked to provide additional information for the event, and after that, the metrics. Okay, so first we asked to describe the features used event, and we can do something like triggered, and when the feature is used in the app. And we could provide additional information. For example, that namespace is always provided. In space. This description should be so it makes it easier for people who look up events in the metric dictionary to understand when the event is triggered and what information it provides. We press enter, asked if we want to add additional information. when we just press yes, this is usually what we want. Okay, and now the event is created. We will now be asked for additional information about the count distinct user IDs from features used, 7-day metric. So we can put here counts, the number, distinct users who use the feature in the last 7 days. Okay, and then we are asked to do the same, but for this 28 days. So I will copy and paste that and change the description. So just by accident, I put 7 days here. I actually wanted to put 7D. I actually wanted to put 7 days. So I'll fix that here, and then I'll show you how we can change that in the metric, just the definition that got created. All right, so the generator is done. We can do a git status to see what changed. We have 3 new files and 1 event and 2 new metric definitions. So let me open that, the event first. Oops. And pull it to the right screen. And so this is an event definition. And we see it has a description. It says here it's internal event tracking for the category, as the features used action, and a number of other properties. Some of them are filled out and some of them are left empty. Usually you don't really have to care about this. About the empty fields. Okay, so that is the kind of the default event, how it would look when it's created by the generator. And let's take a look at the 7-day metric that we created, because we wanted to change the description in there. And so we have a metric definition here, and it has a key path. A key path is what is the location in the service ping payload that I will not go into details with in this video. We have a count of distinct user. We have the description here that we provided, and we can just go ahead and change the description so it says 7 days instead of 7D. And we have the product information here, the group information that we talked about, and then several other descriptions, like the introduced by merge request. You can see the time frame and several other information like that is defined on top of the defined on the feature used event, and it's looking at the unique user ID. So that's all I would like to show for this video.